Welcome back. You're watching Ask Profit here at NDTV Profit. Now shifting focus to GIC that reported a strong second quarter with premium growth and lower claims, boosting profitability. Gross premiums rose over 14% year-on-year, while profit after tax surged 54%, supported by steady investment income and improved underwriting performance. We're now joined by Hitesh Joshi, who's the interim most flat, just up about 0.08% and at its day's low point as well. But moving on, we're also joined by Ajit Mishra, who's the Senior VP Research at Religare Broking, joining us now. The next question is from Pankaj, who's writing us from Pune and asking about transformers and rectifiers. Wants to know if the stock can be entered at the current levels from a long-term perspective. Ajit, we've been talking about everything that's happened with Trill this quarter in terms of where the earnings stands, plus the World Bank allegation also with regards to Trill. The management, of course, did come out and clarify also, but the stock has seen some serious tanking. Do you think this is the right time to make an entry into this counter where charts are concerned?
Yeah, good morning, Mahima. So, Mahima, yes, we have seen a very sharp decline, means from 500 to 300 in no time. There's a clarification from the management, and they've also made it very clear that it might take some time to settle down. But price-wise, yes, close to around 278 is where we have the critical moving averages, the long-term moving averages on the weekly charts, which is offering the support. So, in case if somebody is planning for any aggressive trade, let's say contrarian approach, then 278 should strictly be the stop for this rebound play, wherein 320, 325 would be the area where we have immediate resistance. So if you're okay with this kind of risk to reward, you can continue with long position.
Ajit, and definitely a key stock that's been on a lot of questions also that we've been getting over this past week as well.
Pain stands, and of course, we'll speak to the management at 12 o'clock today. Mr. Amit Singhal will be answering about competition as well as margins uptake that they've seen this quarter and whether the momentum of growth will continue in second half of FY26 or not. But moving on to our next caller, Shaja is calling us from Hyderabad. Shaja, hi, a very good morning to you. How can we help you today?
Hi, Mahima. Good morning. I have a query on Vishal Mega Mart.
Okay.
Can I enter the counter right now, because from 155 it came down to 137 and it's slightly moving up, and today it's a results day. So can I enter this counter again? Can we see rally again till 155 again? And I need a short-term view for 6 months.
All right, Shaja, got your question. I'll take this up with Ajit then. Ajit, do you think this is the right time to make an entry into something like a Vishal Mega Mart?
So, Shaja, as you rightly mentioned that results are scheduled, so obviously volatility is likely to remain high. The stock has already reached closer to its first line of hurdle, which is the 100 EMA. After this correction, possibility of consolidation is more likely. So, in case if your view is very short term, do maintain a strict stop at 135 for this long trade. The actual momentum would trigger once the stock surpasses, let's say 144, then 158 or 160 means the previous record highs also that the stock might gradually test. So yes, you can consider holding longs, but with the strict stop at 135.
Got a view, Ajit. But we have another question now coming in on something like an ICICI Bank. Nand Kumar is asking if he can buy into it right now.
Bank. But, of course, at a record high level is what we're seeing on the Nifty Bank. But moving on, Krishna from Hyderabad is asking about CDSL. Bought around 30 shares at the levels of 1439. Wants a short-term view with regards to this counter. Your view on the charts, Ajit?
So, Mahima, she had bought it at a very decent levels, and the stock is set for the next leg of the up move after spending almost 1.5 months under consolidation while holding above the key averages. So, the price action combined with volumes indicates a possible target of 1750 to 1800 in the near future. So, now a trading stop should be at 1590 for this position, and she can continue to hold on for the recommended targets.
That's Ajit's view on something like a CDSL. But we have another query coming in on something like a Transrail lighting, and Hemant has been actually holding. But it's definitely one, apart from Trill, that's been in the news in this week because of the steep correction. But we have another caller now dialing in from Hyderabad, and Anjali has a stock query. Anjali, very good morning and welcome to Ask Profit. What's your query?
Yeah, good morning and good morning to all. and I'm having MRF share at 1,57,000 average of 5 shares. So what is the price range? I have taken it for short term. What is the price range for the short term to sell, and what is the price point to enter for long term?
Got that question, Anjali. Ajit, on MRF, Anjali's bought at 1,57,000. A short-term view, where do you expect that momentum to go?
So interesting pick, Anjali, because usually people avoid seeing its stock price. But yes, it's a very steady performer within the tire space. After making a new record high, we are seeing gradual, time-wise correction. The stock is still holding above its short-term averages. So 15,500 is basically the 1,55,000 is the area basically where we have the immediate support. So that should be the stop if the view is short-term. For long-term buying, I believe a zone maybe closer to around 1,45,000, 50,000 is a good area. Because last time, when we were here, it spent almost 1.5 years under consolidation. So that's the neckline area of this previous consolidation zone. So in case if there be any correction for any reason, that's the zone where one can look for accumulation with a long-term view.
That's Ajit's view on MRF, and definitely, Ajit rightly said, a lot of people avoid it because of the share price that it is. But Anjali sitting on it also had the company on KYC in just about a month ago, and largely very bullish because they also got that the tweet from Mr. Vaishnav on using the Mappls platform. So a lot of positive going on for CE Infosystem. But we have another caller coming in from Bengaluru. Satyajit has a stock query. Satyajit, very good morning to you. Welcome to Ask Profit. What's your query?
Good morning to our panel and you. I am holding 165 shares of EI Hotel at the rate of 397. So I just want to know that the future of this project. I can hold for 6 months.
Okay, you can hold it for 6 months. So let me go across to Ajit then very quickly. Ajit, on EIH, Satyajit has bought it at 397. Stocks currently below that level. What's your view for the next few months?
So mostly stocks, if you see, Puneet, in the hospitality baskets are largely, showing the same trend, means a very tight range consolidation for almost 3-4 months now. In fact, we have had a sharp correction in hotel, and now we are seeing a recovery phase also. So EIH, Chalet, all are, indicating this consolidation might continue. So if the view is short term, my recommendation is to exit and focus on the sectors or themes which are, currently aligned with the market trend. So be it metals, PSU banks, auto counters, this is something that you should be focusing on. And in case if you are planning it to hold for, let's say, for 6 months to a year, then you can continue with your, long trades with 360 as a stop loss. For any fresh momentum, the stock should decisively break this 420 levels. Then we might see the next leg of the up move towards 460 or maybe higher.
Okay. All right. The next one is from Gul, who's writing us from Kerala and asking about Fortis. He's purchased at the levels of 650.
Well, bullish, very bullish view coming from Mr. Chokalingam on Oracle. But, viewers, it's time for a second round of the rapid fire for Ask Profit today. Ajit as well as Mr. Chokalingam, keep your answers as short as possible on buy, hold or sell so we can take as many queries as possible. The first one's on NSDL. Nayan from Kerala has bought it at 1165, 230 shares. Asking if it's good to hold or accumulate or move away. Ajit, your view?
Hold.
MCX is the next one. Murli Krishna has bought 150 shares at the levels of 410. Should he continue to hold, Ajit, on the charts?
Hold, can book partial profit, but remaining he can continue to.
HPCL is the other one. Mahadev actually has been holding at 486. What should he do right now, Ajit?
Gold will stop at 470.
Okay, Grow is the next one. Gunasekaran from Tamil Nadu has 2. Okay, Bank of India is the next one. Michael from Mumbai has been holding at the levels of 145 for a year. Should he hold or sell for another year? On the charts, Ajit?
Hold now with this trailing stop at 130 for upside potential of 160.65.
A 1 year view on Angel One is.
Okay, Dixon is the next one. Wahida is holding 10 shares at the levels of 15,147. Can she continue to hold, Ajit, on the charts?
Yeah, hold, but use rebound around 16,500 to reduce the position.
Mr. Chokalingam, are you still bullish on Bombay? Well, got that, Mr. Chokalingam, and definitely love the way you answer, love the way you wear your heart on your sleeve. So thanks so much for joining in. Thank you, Ajit, as well, for giving us your view on a bunch of stocks today, and bless you as well. But with that, viewers, that's all the time we have on this edition of Ask Profit. Stay tuned. KYC comes up next.